Hey guys, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had an amazing week. So in today's video, I am doing this Joker Halloween makeup tutorial. So this year I told myself that I would do easier tutorials so you guys didn't seem as intimidated by my Halloween makeup looks, because sometimes I know that I can just go insane and take like 5, 6, 7 hours on a makeup look, and then I'm thinking like, in reality, someone's not going to spend that long on a makeup look. Like, yes, they can get inspiration from my looks, and they have before they've like recreated my looks, but they're more likely to recreate my looks and not be as scared and intimidated by giving it a go if my look's a little bit easier or they don't take so long. So this Joker look took only 2 hours. And you don't have to do it exactly like how I've done it. You can take elements of it. And I thought I'd do more character makeup this year because people seem to really like it when I do a character that's familiar from like a movie or TV series. So last week I did Scream. So I did the ghost face character. I also did Chucky, probably like a month and a half ago. I did that video so early to start off the Halloween season. It was like end of July. It's like these characters are big characters that everybody knows as well. So when you go out and do these looks for Halloween, you know, for any Halloween parties or when you go out, people are going to recognize it straight away. I thought, why not do the Joker? Because the Joker movie is coming out this October, at the start of October. I think it's like the 4th of October it's coming out. So I thought I might do a Joker makeup look because it's very on trend right now, especially with the Joker movie coming out, and there has been other Joker movies in the past. Lady Gaga is in this Joker movie, so I can't wait to watch it. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this look. If you do want to see more Halloween videos from me, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday. I've been useless at that though. Kind of been like Tuesday, Wednesday lately because I've been so busy, and I upload YouTube shorts every single day, like 3 YouTube shorts a day. We also have just hit over 80,000 subscribers like 2 weeks ago. We're on nearly like 82 now. So I want to say thank you so much. Like, we are so close to our goal of 100,000. I know it seems so far away, but it's so close at the same time. So that is the next milestone. So please subscribe. The ultimate goal has always been 100,000. When I started my channel, I was like, to get a YouTube plaque would just be my ultimate goal. Don't forget to leave any recommendations down below in the comments as well. I love to see what you guys want me to create, and most of the time I do listen and take in your ideas and put it into consideration for my future looks. Let's just get right into the tutorial. Okay, so first I'm taking the Kryolan Supra Color Clown White Face Paint. You can get this from BodyFX. I'm going to mention this at the start of the video just so you know, but you can use the code Alicia15 to get 15% off the BodyFX website. So they have all of your Halloween essentials on there. Prosthetics, liquid latex, scab blood, makeup, gems, contact lenses. They honestly have everything on there, and they've got face paint and everything. It's my favorite website, so I will leave that code at the top of my description as well as their website. You guys need to go and check it out. So what I did was use that face paint, and I just did a circle around my face. I just used a little beauty blender and put that on, and I'm gluing my eyebrows down, as you could see, and I am just putting a color corrector on top of the eyebrows. This is called a brow block to kind of disguise your eyebrows. I'm still learning how to do one really well. You can still see my eyebrows a lot, but as I said, I'm still learning. So now I'm setting that face paint with some white powder, and now I'm using the BodyFX Vivid Mastery palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. It is so good. These colors are amazing. They're so pigmented, and I take this blue shade to start doing the Joker look on my face. So I just use a brush and I just draw little triangles up, and I build up the color so it's nice and pigmented. I did wish I went over this with blue face paint afterwards to make it even more intense, but it still looks really cool. So I just blend that down underneath my eyes as well, and now I take this dark grey shade and a smaller defined brush, and I do the fine lines on my forehead. So I just looked at a picture of the Joker and just seen where his fine lines were. So I just did this frown and surprisingly it looked really realistic. It actually looked like I had aged. So you don't need to do anything crazy, you just need to do some lines where you naturally would get lines, and it looks really realistic. So I did some crow's feet wrinkles around my eyes, just 3 little lines, and then I take the red shade from that BodyFX palette and do the nose. I just kind of do this circle shape and draw a little bit out past my nostrils, and then I use this color for the mouth as well. So I just color right on my lips and do little triangles coming out past my mouth and blending it down, making my lips a little bit bigger. I didn't do the lips as big as the Joker does have, because I think I looked a little bit crazy. Like I wanted it to still look, you know, within my lip line. And then I take some black eyeshadow and just add some definition to that mouth and put it in the center of the lips. Now I'm taking the BodyFX Rainbow Face Paint Palette. This is my favorite palette ever. This is water activated paint, so all you have to do is dip it in water, swirl it around, and these are the most pigmented, easy to work with paints ever. So this is good if you have a Halloween makeup look planned. Honestly, like I said, BodyFX is the best website for all of your Halloween essentials, even for festivals as well. They do like stencils and glitter and stick-on flowers and gems and all sorts, so really good for festivals. And just the makeup palettes are really good too if you're into creative makeup looks, or if you just want a good like neutral eyeshadow palette, they also have those on there. So you definitely need to go and check out their website. So now I'm just using that black to just give depth to around the eyes and also on the eyebrows. Did a little scar line on my mouth and just, yeah, coloring underneath, adding more shade. You can go and darken around the eyes even more than I did, because when I look back to this look, I thought maybe I should have done a little bit more darkness around my eyes, but that is all good. I'm just blending it down and adding more definition to the lips here, as you can see. And these eyeshadows are really, really pigmented as well. I absolutely love them. I'm doing some more definition to the nose. I forgot to draw a black line around my nose when I came to look at this look, but that's just me being really fussy. I think it still looks really cool. Now I'm taking some hairspray and just brushing my hair back into a slick look, and taking the Supra Color face paint palette. You can get all Kryolan products on the BodyFX website, and these paints are really good. This green was the perfect shade as well. It's the exact same green shade as the Joker here, so it was perfect. So I just used a beauty blender. It's slightly damp, and I'm just blending that through my hair. I washed this out like 3 times. Like I just shampooed my hair 3 times and it did come out easily, so don't be too worried about that. I am blonde and it still came out. I have been stained before though from paints, but this paint doesn't stain my hair, which is really good. So now I'm taking more blue and I'm just darkening up that blue on my face, and I'm also taking a bit of the black and mixing it with white from that same palette and just putting some contour down my cheekbones, around my nose, around my forehead, some down by my jawline, on my temples, and this just added some nice definition. And I also added the bum chin line that he has. And then I just add a little bit of hollowing in my eyes. Now I'm taking some red from that BodyFX Rainbow Paint palette and I'm doing the suit. The suit was the favorite part of the whole look, and I think because it just looks super detailed. So I'm going with the brush. I get my brushes from BodyFX as well, and the one I'm using here is just from Warehouse Stationery. So yeah, if you want some really good brushes, you can also get them from the Warehouse Stationery. But if you want some really good fine brushes, BodyFX has all of the brushes you need on there. So I am just painting this collar. Look how pigmented this paint is. Honestly, the best paint ever. And the more water you put on the brush, the more like diluted it will be. And the less water you use, the more pigmented it's going to be. So now I take a black eyeshadow and I just trace around the collar. You can skip this step because I end up going around the collar with black paint anyway from that paint palette. So as I said, this look took 2 hours, but you could probably only do it in like an hour and a half if you just skipped a lot of the steps that I did. Or if you just want to take elements from this look, you don't need to do the suit as detailed. So if you're in a rush for Halloween, but you really want to do this look, you could even just do the face and the hair and not do the suit, and just buy like a red suit and a yellow top and kind of just wear the costume instead of painting it on like me, and it will save you time. But this way saves you money. You don't need to buy anything. You just need a few makeup products and you're good to go. So yeah, the main makeup product I recommend for this look is this rainbow face paint palette from BodyFX and the white face paint. And a good colourful eyeshadow palette like the BodyFX Vivid Mastery palette. It's my favourite and it's one that I use all the time, and even with my colourful makeup looks I will use it for as well. So now I'm doing the collar of the Joker. So I looked at a reference photo which really helped, and I'm just doing the t-shirt underneath the suit. So I'm just doing the collar, and I'm using the same brush as well. So you can kind of create different shades with the paint by adding more water and less water. So I kind of make like definition by using the paint. I know it seems really hard, but when you actually use the product, it's actually easy, and you'll see what I mean. So now I'm using the green in the Vivid Mastery palette, and I'm doing some extra shading on top of that paint. And I'm using black and doing the button line and tracing around the collar. As I said, you don't need to trace around this with black eyeshadow. This is just wasting time because I just end up going over this with black paint anyway. But I do use the black eyeshadow to shade. Now that's one tip that I will give you guys for an amazing makeup look. Always add definition and shading. I see a lot of looks and they don't add shading. Honestly, as soon as you add shading, like depth to your look, just grab a black eyeshadow and go around what you've done. And yeah, like the collar, for instance, someone might just do a green collar, but if you just shade around the edges of the collar with a black eyeshadow, it's going to add depth to the look, and it's going to make it look more 3D, and it's going to make it stand out so much more. You can also add definition and highlights by using white paint. And add that to the look as well. So I don't really go off of color theory. You know how they say light hits from the top and you add white at the top where the light would naturally hit. I don't really take in any notice of that. I just do white anywhere to make it look quite pop arty, and it's going to stand out anyway. So you don't have to worry too much about where you're placing shading and highlights. But yeah, I'll show you where I do the white after this. So I'm just doing the collar now with the black paint. As I said, you don't need to go around it in black eyeshadow. And now I'm adding the shading. So as you can see here, on the left is no shading. And then on the right, I will add the shading and you will see the difference. It looks more 3D. It just makes it pop, and it's gonna make your look stand out. So it's gonna impress the people at your next Halloween party. If you put in a little bit more effort to make things stand out, it just makes all the difference. So hopefully my tutorial will help you in adding more detail and stuff like that. So now I'm doing the details in the suit, just the little shoulder hemlines, and adding more shading to the top of the shoulders. I should have used a bigger brush because this takes so long. I don't know why I always do this. I use the smallest brush for shading and it takes me so much longer. No wonder why I take so long to do my makeup looks. If I actually used bigger brushes, it would probably save me like 20 minutes shading. So now I'm shading the yellow vest on top of that t-shirt and around the hemlines of the suit, and this just makes it pop. It makes it look more like a hemline in the suit. So yeah, anyway guys, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? I am not sure what I'm going to be. It's very hard to decide. All of you guys ask what I'm going to be doing, but I have no idea. Usually I just do the most popular look of that, the Halloween season that I've done, and then I'll go out with the most popular look. And that's just an easy way for me to decide, really. So here I'm using the BodyFX liquid liner. This is also another really good product from BodyFX. It is super pigmented and it's a felt tip pen, so it's easy to hold, and it's just, yeah, easy to draw lines with. I find it easier than one of those flimsy like liquid liner sticks. So now I'm going in with the white shading, as I mentioned earlier. So I looked at a reference photo, and he's like, the Joker's got like little white circles, white patterns in the green shirt, and I'm glad I did this because this just transformed the whole look. And as you can see here, I'm adding white around it. So look how much this made the look pop. Before that, it wasn't as great, but now it's just so much better. goes to show, spending an extra 20 minutes just adding highlights and shading, that's my biggest tip in all of my makeup looks that I do. That's just my number one tip in any makeup look. Probably shading, highlights, and contact lenses. Contact lenses also make your look stand out so much more. You could just do like some clown triangles and a little mouth and do some contact lenses and it looks really cool. And people are like, oh my gosh, look at your eyes. The eyes are creepy. So yeah, definitely add contact lenses, and BodyFX just has so many cool contact lenses on their website. My favorite ones are the ones that I use for this Joker look, which are called White Out. And yeah, they just look really cool and really creepy. It looks like you're looking through like a bathroom mirror, like you can see, but it's like milky kind of thing. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to see, especially at night time, but it's definitely worth it because it makes your look really cool. So here I'm still adding some white dots around the suit and to the hemline, and also some more white highlights around the collar. As you can see here, it just makes it look more 3D and it makes it stand out. I am thinking this year I might do my, I did like a Billy and Joker makeup look last year, and it was my most popular look on YouTube, and it did really well on TikTok as well. So I think I might do that for a Halloween party this year. It was my favorite one. I don't know if you guys had seen that, but if you guys haven't seen it, it reminds me of this look because I did paint a suit on my chest. So I'll leave that tutorial down in the description if you haven't seen it yet. It's like Saw and Billy mixed together. Oh, Billy is from Saw, sorry. It's like Joker and Billy from Saw mixed together. And a lot of people liked that look, and this look reminds me of that look a lot. So yeah, I might do that this year for a Halloween party, and I will leave that in the description for you guys because it's one of my favorite Halloween looks of all time, I actually think. So as you can see here, I am just adding more shading and using this thin Lizzy eyeliner pencil and drawing some black in my waterline. I ended up going in with a black liquid liner and drawing over that as well just to make it really pigmented. And I end up going around my whole face with the white paint and covering my ears because I nearly forgot the ears. It just looked so much better adding that. And I'm using the BodyFX liquid liner to draw the hemline on my suit to add even more details. So now I'm adding those contact lenses in, and you watch. I put it in and voila. I know a lot of you guys struggle to put in contact lenses, but all it takes is a bit of practice. I'm adding some blood down my mouth for some extra gory effect, and that is the end of the look. Okay guys, so that was the end of the Halloween makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. As you can see, it wasn't that hard to recreate, and it only took me 2 hours, which isn't bad. And if you recreate this, you don't need to put in as much detail as I did, so you could probably do this in like an hour and a half, an hour. If you just want to do the face and hair, just take it as you want and just, yeah, can get inspiration from it. I love the Joker and I love Harley Quinn and all that. I need to watch like Suicide Squad and the Joker and all of those movies again because I always seem to fall asleep when I watch movies these days, and I can't even remember what happened in those movies, so I definitely need to re-watch them. But yeah, I thought you'd like this because the Joker is just a stable character that everyone knows and loves, and they are acted really well. The original actor being Heath Ledger, RIP to Heath, but he was such an amazing actor and played the Joker so well in the first movie. Can't wait to see this other Joker movie coming out featuring Lady Gaga. That is coming out at the start of October. So yeah, very fitting to do this look now before the movie comes out. And I feel like because of the movie, like a lot of people will be doing the Joker this year for Halloween, so yeah. Also, if you do recreate any of my Halloween looks from this year or last year or any previous years, or if you just want to show me a cool Halloween look you've created, then tag me on Instagram or TikTok. Mostly Instagram because I just find it easy to share stories on there. So tag me on Instagram, it's just Alicia Jones with 2 S's, and I will reshare your work on my story, and I'd love to see your work. It makes me so happy seeing you guys recreate my looks, and it honestly means so much to me. So thank you so much. Every year I look forward to seeing your makeup looks. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Love you all, and I'll see you in my next week's tutorial. Bye.